Alright people, we're back. Quick vlog number 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quick vlog, do a quick rundown of Fedor Vs Brett Rogers. And I stand corrected. I started out the last vlog by talking about this fight as Brett Rogers being 5-0, which I was completely wrong. Excuse me. He's 10-0, apparently. So I'm getting my act together. I'm getting to know Brett Rogers a little bit better. Apparently he's gone up against a bunch of fighters I don't know a whole lot about, which seems to me they're probably some nobodies. I know he's had a really good fight against James Thompson. I've seen James Thompson. Kimbo knocked out James Thompson, which doesn't say much either, because Kimbo's the laughingstock of top 10 right now. But excuse me. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So being that Brett Rogers knocked out James Thompson says a little bit about you know, he's got good punching power and whatnot, but I doubt he's got the punching power of, I don't know if I'm saying this right or not, but Kazuyuki Fujita. Okay, that guy nearly dropped Fedor. That guy had a right hand come across, connect on Fedor. Fedor's knees buckled. Which, mind you, we're all saying his name wrong, because if you look on the internet, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but you can check on YouTube. But if you check on the internet, if you search Fedor pronounces his own name, you will find that there's a video out there where it's got his translator and everything, but Fedor himself says his own name, how it's supposed to be said. And he pronounces it like, Emelianenko Fyodor. Pretty hilarious, but he says his last name first. I don't know. It seems like they do that in Japan and in Russia also, but I don't know if the last name represents you first, something like that. But anyway, it's like Fyodor, but I've never said it that way, and it feels a little uncomfortable, so I'm going to stick with Fedor because everybody knows who Fedor is. So anyway, Fedor fought Fujita and almost got dropped by Fujita. Almost like UFC 104, no, excuse me, UFC 102 or 103, where Kane almost got dropped by Czech Congo. It was almost the same fashion. It was like a mirror of how it happened. Because a nice right hand comes across, bam, connects, Fedor's knees buckle, he almost goes down, but gets right back up, collects himself, wraps him up, and same thing with the Kane match, Kane and Czech Congo. Czech Congo lands a vicious right hand, his knees buckle, he gets up, grabs them, and continues on and wins the match. It was a very Fedor-esque Vegeta style match, the way it happened. But with that being said, the point I'm putting across is, I don't know if anybody remembers Mark Kerr. Yeah, you know what, Mark Kerr's a joke today, and I think he's still tried a few times in 2009. But if anybody thinks back to like 2000, 2002, 2004, I don't care what anybody says. Mark Kerr was a destroyer. Anybody that came in front of this guy, he would kill him. And Vegeta is the only guy. Vegeta was like the guy to begin the end of Mark's career. Vegeta was the guy that had Mark face down on the mat and just grinding punches and whatnot, you know. So, I mean, that's a good guy to look up on YouTube or just anywhere on the net. Kazuyuki Fujita. I just remember him by Vegeta, because that's what they called him, and I think a lot of people have trouble with his first name. But Vegeta is a badass. I don't know if he's still fighting today or not, but he's the one that dropped Fedor, and he's the one that dropped Mark Kerr in his prime. And Mark Kerr still went on to win a few really good, tough matches after being dropped by him, but that was pretty much the road. Mark Kerr was on his way down at that point. So, and Vegeta sealed that right there. So, with that, like, with these things being said, what I'm kind of doing is stacking up all the things that are against Brett Rogers and stacking up all the things that are against Fedor. And Fedor has fought how many people? And he's done really good. A lot of people say, oh, he's fought a bunch of he's fought UFC has-beens. Well, you know, you can go ahead and say that, but he's also fought Shogun. He's fought, excuse me, Silva, not Anderson, Vanderlei Silva in his prime in Pride. Vanderlei Silva left Pride on an amazing note. He was still doing really, really good. I'm not sure if him and Dan Henderson went. I think they might have. But people say that, you know, Fedor's fought a lot of has-beens. I don't think so, man. He might have fought a lot of has-beens because of the lack of what the organization can bring him. But he's fought a lot of serious opponents, man. And I'm not talking about Tim Sylvia. I'm not talking about Andrei Arlovsky. I'm talking about Shogun. I'm talking about, like I just said, Silva. I'm talking about Mark Coleman in his prime. You know, Mark Coleman, and even when he fought Mark Coleman was still kind of whatever. But he schooled Mark Coleman, and Mark Coleman did awesome in Pride. Mark Coleman did awesome in Pride, and people can't take that away from him. Period. But you know what? Fedor schooled him. I mean, what does that tell you? You know, you can't sit there and say that Fedor is, you know, taking on a bunch of no-namers and whatnot. Because, well, look at the ones that were at the top of the game that he did take on. And they didn't even hold it. They didn't even have a chance. But like I'm saying, Fujita is the only one that had a chance and really did good. And he had to get knocked out. So, and it wasn't even a submission. Everybody, oh yeah, he's great at submissions. He got knocked out by Fedor. So, with that being said, Brett Rogers, I really don't know a whole lot of his matches. I looked at a few of his matches on YouTube and around the net, and what I could find is he fought a lot of people that I know nothing about. So, and I've been into this since, I would say religiously, I've been into this since 04, 05. I've really been following it close. And Brett Rogers, I'm sorry, but Brett Rogers hasn't fought anybody besides James Thompson. And James Thompson?